From one show to the next. From one show to the next. This one ain't about no games, though. This one's not about any games. First and foremost, I would like to welcome y'all back to Unorthodox Logic with Marv. I know it's been a while, and I apologize for how long it took me to get back to y'all, but things happen. If you were tuned into Mars World Radio, I appreciate you for tuning in, but you already know I had a death. My grandmother died earlier this month, and you know, and one thing led to another. Next thing I know, it's 2 weeks later, and I ain't doing a show yet. So I want to make sure I return to y'all because I promised y'all I'd be back in January, and here we are. Man, first and foremost, we're going to get straight to business. Straight to business. R.I.P. to Kobe Bean Bryant. R.I.P. to Gigi Bryant. R.I.P. to the 7 other people that perished in a helicopter crash. A tragic, tragic helicopter crash. I'm not even going with the conspiracy shit. Y'all get out my face. I don't want to see that shit. This shit hit different, man. These deaths are hitting different now. They are. They're hitting differently, man. I don't like the feeling that I'm getting from these. These deaths are giving me a feeling that I'm not comfortable with. It makes me question a lot of things, to be honest. It's making me question a lot of things. I don't know why. I don't want to question these kind of things, but it is. I'll just be straight up. It's truly making me question a lot of things, and I don't even want to say I'm scared, but I'm concerned nonetheless. It's not something that I thought I would have to deal with in such an early time. Even with the loss of my grandmother, and you know what I mean, and we lost Nipsey last year, and we got Kobe this year, and it's just, man, this shit breaks you. To be honest, it breaks you, man. Like, cause you sit here and you don't think that this kind of stuff is gonna happen. So it's like Kobe died unexpectedly, Nipsey died. Like, those ones shake you. You know what I mean? They shake you to a level of questioning, a level of needing understanding. Like, they shake you to a totally different level. Like, shit, my face even breaking out from this. Like, it's shaking, man. But as we all know, and as I told y'all before, black people can't die in peace. We don't get to die in peace. We don't get to rest in peace. People want us to rest in peace. We say rest in peace, but we never truly get to rest in peace. What am I talking about, you say? Check it out.
Athlete, the kind of star that was perfectly cast on the Los Angeles Lakers. Kavita, if I could ask you to stay with us, we're going to go.
What did you hear? You having questions about what you heard? All right. I got something for you. Let me plug my headphones in so I can dig in. This is going to be a good show tonight. I'm going to dig in real quick. Let me plug my headphones in. Give me 2 seconds. I know y'all hate when I do this, but let me plug my headphones in. Let's dig in. Let's dig in. Hold on. Let me make sure my audio right. Okay, come on, I'll fix it. Get it. Let's get it. Because I know people like to question things and like to say, "Oh, you just hear things because you always think people being racist." Let's see here. Hold on.
Said Nakers.
If I can't hear it, I don't like that. Hold on. I want to hear it too. Hold on.
Said Nakers are the actual N-word. So let's play Allison Morris regular first.
Athlete, the kind of star that was perfectly cast on the Los Angeles Lakers. Kavita, if I could ask you to stay with us, we're going to.
Now let's play Allison Morris with the N-word normalized. You can hear it in HD.
Athlete, the kind of star that was perfectly cast on the Los Angeles Lakers.
I know y'all hear it, but I don't
Kavita, if
want
I could
y'all
ask
to
you
hear
to
it.
stay with us, we're going to.
No debate here. Okay? I know people are saying to themselves, what was she thinking? What was on her mind? Well, the answer to that is simple.
I can hear it now. Hold on. I can hear it now. My apologies. I can hear it now. Let me get back to it.
Said Nakers are the actual N-word. So let's play Allison Morris regular first.
Athlete, the kind of star that was perfectly cast on the Los Angeles Lakers. Kavita, if I could ask you to stay with us, we're going to.
Now let's play Allison Morris with the N-word normalized. You can hear it in HD.
Athlete, the kind of star that was perfectly cast on the Los Angeles Lakers. Kavita, if I could ask you to stay with us, we're going to.
No debate here. Okay? I know people are saying to themselves, what was she thinking?
Now, the first thing what happened was, which I knew was going to happen, is everybody got to jump out in front of it and be like, oh, she didn't say that. Why would she say that and risk her job? You really think she's that racist? She's a liberal. She's on a liberal station. She wouldn't do that. Man, like I told y'all, man, the liberals are some of the most racist people I fucking know. They have a history of this shit. I know. Y'all still don't believe me, right? Let me show y'all something else here. Here we go. Hold on. I got something else for y'all. Hold on. Let me show y'all something else. Shout out my man Horsey Sun guy getting that free screen. Oh, here we go. Oh, I know. He did it on purpose. Okay. I got some more for y'all. Here we go. Where we at? Be quick. Jack, be nimble, Jack, be quick, Jack. Jump over the candlestick. Here we go. Look at this. That's a running joke with these people. These racist, sick bastards. This is a running joke with them. What they like to do is say Martin Luther Coon instead of Martin Luther King and act like they absolutely accidentally did it. Let's see here. What we got here? Hmm. 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 It sure does. It sure does. It seems to keep happening. I wonder why. I don't know. Maybe we overdoing it. I know. Oh, I got.
One less lonely.
Here we go. Whoa.
One less lonely.
Whoa.
There's gonna be one less.
What's going on?
If I kill you, I'll be part of the KKK. Then there'll be one less lonely. There's gonna be one less lonely.
Too much, huh?
Guys, I know there's always a lot of hate, pain in the world, and there's always a bunch of terrible stories. And every once in a while, there's a good story. A good story comes out. The guy who got away with rape got his today. Kobe Bryant is a god. I'm here in Charlotte, the home of the team that originally drafted him. Maybe he wouldn't have raped that chick in Denver if he had stayed in Charlotte with the Hornets. But anyway, the point is, dude, it's like.
By the way, that comedian Ari, whatever his name is, got dropped by his talent agency. He also had 2 shows canceled so far because people are threatening him, as they should. As they should. You know, you want to celebrate the death of an innocent man, then, you know, it is what it is for you. So, because I want to get this MSNBC thing over with, because it's, to be honest with y'all, I know some of y'all still going to be in disbelief, still going to doubt that, it still feel like it was an accident, still act like you heard something different when I provided you several evidence of what she actually said. Now, she said Nakers. She should have said she said Knickers. Like the Knicks and Lakers, Knickers. She should have said she said that. And that would have been able to pass. That would have, she been able to sell that story to everybody. I mean, we still heard what we heard, but she'd have been able to sell that story. But you said Nakers. So now you said Nakers, and we know what we heard is niggers. No, baby. No. We heard you. We know this slick trick. All of you act like you are all these liberals and things of that nature, but we know. Lucy. I thought it wasn't Justin Bieber. Don't Justin Bieber like black people too?
One less lonely. One.
Oh, he was just a kid, huh? Okay. He's just a kid.
An athlete, the kind of star that was perfectly cast on the Los Angeles Lakers.
That don't even sound like Nakers. All right, though. But so I got into a few debates on Facebook with a couple people, because they just had to jump out the window, for this woman, and honestly, it's people who seems to enjoy their sexual access, to white society. It's the truth. Here's my thing with people like that, because I don't want to single them out, because it's more than just them. If you feel like you need to defend fuckery to continue to have sex with certain people or a certain group of people, you need not to have sex with those group of people. That was not a slip at the tongue. That wasn't a fucking accident. She did that shit on purpose. Her and every other news media anchor that does that shit. They always do it. That's why I showed you that guy in the park, because he exposes it. He exposed it. He said, I shouldn't have said that. Because that's exactly what they all do and act like it was a slip of the tongue. It wasn't no fucking slip of the tongue. How do you say Martin Luther King? How? How does King and Jr. even flow into Coon? She had racial Tourette's. That's what it's called. It's called racial Tourette's. They all do it. They always have it. Charlie Sheen did it. What's his name? Did it. He played in The Blood of Christ. What the fuck is his name? The actor. The Blood of Jesus. He played in one of these movies in Jesus. They always do it. Hulk Hogan did it. And y'all always defend him. And then y'all start trying to deflect, talk about what's going on in black society. We ain't talking about that right now. We talking about what these people said. You motherfuckers care about sexual access. One person in particular has a boyfriend who went off and had racial Tourette's, and she still got pregnant by him. So that told me where she was at with it. That's why I just deleted my comments off that status completely, because I'm like, I'm going to cut deep. And when I do, it's going to hurt some real feelings. And I don't really want to do that. I want to be a better person. I want to be a more positive person. But I was going to get ready and cut deep because she started getting personal. Don't get personal with me if you ain't ready for me to get personal with you. The other person that made the stat been on some stereotypical bullshit where Draquisha and shit. Who the fuck do you know named Draquisha? Just coming up with these. You must be around your father-in-law or something that's coming up with this stupid shit that you be saying about black society, and I don't feel that shit. I'm not feeling that shit. I know where you stand. I know where that girl stand. Y'all want y'all sexual access, so y'all okay with selling your own people out, defending fuckery to make sure you can maintain it, so you can go to the dinner table and say, yeah, man, I never heard her say nigger. No, I didn't hear it. Nope, father-in-law. Nope. I just want to keep sticking my dick in your daughter. No, mother-in-law. I just still want your son to keep sticking a dick in me, so, I didn't hear nigger. You don't have to say that all white people are racist, because I don't believe all white people are racist. You can be in your little interracial relationship, because I'm not against your interracial relationship. But people like y'all is what I have a problem with. Y'all let that interracial relationship compromise your integrity. You sitting here with a straight face, typing on that keyboard with all that passion, saying you didn't hear nigger. I done played several evidence that she clearly said this shit, and y'all still arguing that she didn't. Just to maintain sexual access. People like y'all disgust me. Straight up. Y'all disgust me. People like y'all is why people say that people in interracial relationships can't stand up for black society, because this is the type of shit that y'all be on. Y'all about to have these little biracial kids, one y'all biracial, y'all start getting stupid. You think you need to, why do you feel like you need to take up for both sides when one side is wrong, clearly? Why are you so hell-bent on defending that one side? Wrong is wrong. I don't give a fuck which side it comes from. Wrong is wrong. But people like y'all continue to do this for the sexual access. At the end of the day, that's all it's about. It's about sexual access to y'all. Y'all want to make sure y'all can maintain sexual access within the other societies, outside of the black society, outside the black culture. Y'all want to maintain sexual access, so y'all willing to sell black people short, call us stereotypical shit, and start doing fuck shit, dancing in circle, buck dancing, and all that bullshit, because y'all bad broken. Y'all buck broken, excuse me. Buck broken and bed winching. That's what y'all doing. I don't feel that shit. So I don't want to hear, we don't, y'all not with us. Foundational Black Americans, we drawing a fence around the line. We taking out all the people that within, and we working our way on the outside too. We doing both. Some of us is doing the internal and cleaning up. Some of us is doing the external defense. And the external offense. That's some bullshit. And it was plenty of it like y'all. And I noticed a common theme for all the people that was defending that shit. It was those people who got to make sure they report to the dominant society in regards to what the fuck is going on. What I mean by that is these motherfuckers either got babies by biracial people, where they got to go talk to those motherfucking parents. They either trying to have biracial babies, already biracial. Some way, shape, or form, they got to answer to somebody from the dominant society, and that's why they defending that shit. Because ain't nobody I know is defending that shit. Not nobody from my circles. Not nobody that don't have the answer to nobody. Not nobody that don't give a fuck. Y'all want sexual access, and y'all trying to sell your own people out to get it. That tell me the type of people y'all fucking is bullshit too. Y'all bullshit, and the people you fucking bullshit. And I said what I said. Feel how you want to feel. Feel how you want to feel. You want to sell your people out? It's fuck you then. It's that simple. That's the route we going forward. In 2020, there will be zero tolerance from within and without. If you're not with us, then it's fuck you. If you're not with us 100%, then it's fuck you. We are working on a code right now. If you feel it's going to be man, I got to agree with everything. Fuck you. Then I think for myself, fuck you. Dang, why everything got to be racist? Fuck you. Get your bitch ass out the culture. We don't want you around. Bye. All you motherfuckers. Tolerate no disrespect. We will not tolerate any disrespect whatsoever. It is over with. We're going to clean house. We clean the house, and we're going to make sure our yard is kept up. All this for some sex. All these millions of people in the world that you can have sex with. I ain't gonna say you got. It's hundreds of people in this world that you can have sex with, that you have sexual access to. You choose to sell your people out so you can go lay in bed at night with your partner and say, "Hey, I didn't hear nigger because I know all white people ain't bad." Especially one of y'all who partner called them fuck. Oh man, listen. We not rocking like that no more. The time is up. We're done. And then I know y'all like to always say, "Oh, liberals don't do that." Liberals is just as racist. I told you they die. I like to call them diet racists. And the only reason why I call them diet racists because they most of the time they won't be so overt with it. I don't even want to put a political. Stop it. You know what? We're not putting politics on racism. Racism is everywhere. It don't matter what politics. We know non-black people are just going to be racist. It's that simple. They have anti-black people are racist. They're all going to have anti-black rhetoric. They always got some bullshit going on. It's always some fuck shit going on. Hold on. I got some more shit. Hold on. I got some more shit. It's black people that got anti-black rhetoric going on, and they in the same boat, if you ask me. Where's she at? Oh, here we go. This is the one I want. Look at this. Look at that. RP to everyone on that flight who wasn't a rapist. Okay, bitch. That's how you get down? I got something else for you. Hold on, I got another one. I got another one. Hold on. Where is he? Here we go. I got another one. New York Post decided to repost that days after Kobe died. New York Post. I got more. I got more though. Hold on. Here's the stat I was talking about. Here's the stat I was talking about right here. Now, let me hear y'all hear this.
Said Nakers are the actual N-word. So let's play Allison Morris regular first.
Athlete, the kind of star that was perfectly cast on the Los Angeles Lakers. Kavita, if I could ask you to stay with us, we're gonna.
Now let's play Allison Morris with the N-word normalized. You can hear it in HD.
Athlete, the kind of star that was perfectly cast on the Los Angeles Lakers. Kavita, if I could ask you to stay with us, we're gonna.
No debate here. Okay, I know people are saying to themselves, "What was she thinking? What was on her mind?" Well, the answer to that is simple.
Hey, I know. You didn't hear it. You rewound it. Get the bigger context. She was already talking about the Knicks a few minutes before she allegedly said the words. She mixed her words, and you could tell because she stammered before saying the team name. She had racial Tourette's, is why she stammered. But all right, that's the hill you want to die on. You get down that hill. You and all the people that think like you. But hey, let me show y'all some other shit, because y'all like to say these liberals are so liberal, right? Let me show y'all this guy named Joey Saladino. Look at this shit. He couldn't wait to get this off. You see that? Look at this anti-black rhetoric he's spitting out. This little coon right here, or bed wench right here, underscore SWADDD. Yeah. She's a bed wench. You see, she talking about our black king himself. She couldn't wait to say that. Look at wait, what's that? CEO of being get the fuck out of here. I know, it's all a joke though. It's a joke to him. It's a joke. I know, it's a joke to him. It's a joke. I know. Why so serious, right? Why be so serious about that? Why protect your culture? Because you're tired of people taking advantage of your culture, right? Why? Why do that? Nobody else doing it, right? Right?
One less lonely.
Hey. Yikes. But I also want y'all to see this. Check this out.
She loves to call me a Latin male. I'm a black male. Yes, I am. And I am non-Hispanic. I was born in this country.
Look at this.
That's how I feel.
I have a question for you.
Sure.
So you classify yourself today as a black male.
Yes.
When you applied for the police department, did you classify yourself as a black male or a white male at the time?
I think I put white male. I don't know if I know I put white male, but I don't know if I put Hispanic. No, I know. Listen, I know who I am, but it's also to make
male.
I'm sorry?
You put down Hispanic male, didn't you?
Okay. As a man, I stand by it.
When did you have this, coming with God moment that you were black? When did God tell you that?
Well, I learned that there's people in my family that are mixed and that are black.
I see.
Let's not talk about the degree of blackness.
Oh, no, you're blacker than me. That's obvious. And if you know anything about the one drop rule, which started in the 20th century, which is what identifies and defines, how you doing, what a black male is or a Negro, you would know that if you have one drop of black in you, you are considered black. So you're probably black too, Joe.
Can we do a DNA?
Joe, you're probably black. Nobody sent me here, nor did the city manager.
The cop was calling people racial slurs, and he ended up in front of the aldermen and things of that nature, fighting for his job because he's trying to say he should be able to say it because he's black. This is the shit that we're talking about. This is why we putting a fence around our culture. We're not allowing him in. I don't give a fuck if your me 23 or whatever ancestry or whatever said 100% African. I don't give a fuck. We not letting your dumb ass in. Black society is not letting you in. Foundational Black Americans will not let you in. Let me show you another anti-black. Just because you say anti-black shit don't mean you white. I don't want people to think that. I don't associate anti-black rhetoric with exclusively with white people. It's not synonymous with white people. Anti-black rhetoric is with anyone. Hence this shit.
I don't speak for the black community, but I do think that a lot of black men, they really don't know how to have true, faithful relationships. They think because they have money, because they have power, that they can treat women any kind of way.
Lonnie Love is saying things.
And that is something we need to work on. We need to work on that. That money and power does not mean that you can just do whatever you want to do.
I think sadly in so many cultures that is the whole machismo thing, like that goes across the board. But I'm going to say...
No, it's not across the board, because what is happening is that we are still dealing with the point of slavery, and we are descendants of slavery, and because our families were broken up, we still do not have an idea of how to have together families, because our families were broken up.
Yeah,
and until we really start...
Yeah, I hear that shit. So cheating is exclusively to wealthy black men. Cheating is exclusively to black men, according to Lonnie Love. That's why she's dating a white man who won't let her meet the kids. Because cheating is exclusively to black men. Lonnie Love is upset that there ain't no black men trying to fuck with her. I mean, look at her. At least not no motherfucker with no paper can fuck with her. It's gonna be some dusty motherfuckers in the hood. Some she thick. I hit that. And go fuck her. And then leave her, and then you gonna just keep on adding on to why she think black men are faithful. And of course, Amanda Seales is you're Grenadian. Worry about what goes on the island of Grenada, that pedophilia shit that goes on there. Make sure you focus on that while you at it, Amanda, since you're so concerned about what black men are doing. Make sure you worry about those black men in Grenada. What the fuck are they doing? That's what we need to focus on, right? So, like I've been saying, it's a lot of anti-black rhetoric going on. That's what it is. We can pretend that it's not. And we're having a zero tolerance policy for all of this. Zero tolerance policy for foundational black Americans. American descendants of slaves, we will not be associating ourselves with that political LGBT group. I don't know what the fuck going on with them. The phrase I did gravitate to, and then I started digging and said, no, I can't fuck with this. So I immediately dropped that and went with the foundational black Americans, because I can just go straight off. This is my lineage. I am a foundational black American. I can trace my roots back to slavery clearly. I can prove it. I can name the grandparents, all that shit. Or the ancestors that I can trace it back to and all that. So I definitely can do that. And it's no doubt in my mind. So I know I'm a foundational black American. That's my lineage, and that's what I'm rocking with. I'm not rocking with American descendants of slaves. I don't know what the fuck is going on with them. They arguing with Tariq, and they arguing with Professor Black Truth, and they arguing with Professor They're arguing with the Black Authority, and it just looks a fucking mess on their end because they're getting picked apart by these 3 people with the receipts being brought to them, and then they just keep talking about how Professor Black Truth and the Black Authority don't show their faces for whatever reason. That's their choice. The information is valid, and then they called Tariq a pimp because he sold books and he talked about Mac and the women about 10, 15 years ago or whatever. If that's what they want to hang their hat on, go ahead. But whatever. It's looking real sloppy over there. They talking about the data and that shit hilarious. The game that Tariq about to come out with is hilarious. So they gonna say he's pimping the people with that information. But the problem is the people that are gonna buy that game agrees with him and they think the shit is funny. So they don't feel pimped. I know y'all like to say people feel pimped and whatever the case may be. And I don't these motherfuckers. They're bringing up old radio shows where where he said some disparaging things about black women. Not really. He said disparaging things about hood rats. That's always been a distinction. I always kept black women away from hood rats. I don't treat black women and hood rats. They're not synonymous. Hood rats can be any color. They are not the representation of black women in any way, shape, or form. Anyway, time for me to get out of here, man. I'm not defending other people. They're going to have to defend themselves. And I'm focused on the lineage of foundational black Americans. Anyway, make sure you follow me on all social media platforms. It's really Marv. Marv's World Radio, Unorthodox Logic on Facebook. And I appreciate y'all listening. Make sure y'all share this shit, like this shit, comment, give me some stars, something. I need to know what's going on out there. I see people are listening, but I don't see people are responding besides the comments that people say to me personally. I want y'all to start responding publicly.